Alright, that should be good enough for now. Alright, let's get this thing going. Hey. I'm Red Galen. You can also call me Galen. I'm a developer at Red Hook Studios. I'm currently working on Darkest Dungeon 2. And I've been doing some streaming recently. And last week, I streamed Griftlands, which is Clay Entertainment's latest game. It's currently in early access on, or I guess it's actually technically alpha. I should call it actually. It's in alpha on the Epic Game Store right now. And it's exclusive to the Epic Game Store for a year. And then it will be in early access on Steam for a year after this. So, assuming everything goes well, this game is going to be in 2 years of an early state before it actually gets released. And right now with the alpha, you can currently only control Sal, who I'm playing right now. If I talk to Fish here, you can see Sal on the left. And Sal's a bounty hunter, and she's trying to hunt down a target named Cassio, who she had some previous dealings with before getting sent to the Derrick. And she's recently back from the Derrick, and she needs to hunt down Cassio for a reward. And at the end of the last day, there was this big battle where I had to do this big negotiation fight with the bouncer at this bar to try and get him to help me fight the bodyguard that Cassio had left for me. And I successfully, narrowly managed to convince the bodyguard, and then had what I assume was a much easier fight. Or sorry, I convinced the bouncer to help me fight the bodyguard, and then I won that, and then I rested for the night. Thanks to Fish here letting me use her room. And now this is day 2. So this is a run-based game. So my goal is to try to get to day 3 today. But day 1 took me a little over 2 hours. I'm not sure if day 2 is going to be similar or it's going to be way shorter now that I kind of know more of the mechanics, but I could die, and that'll end this run, so there's kind of a risk to it. Clay recently updated this game on an experimental branch, and it included some nice features, like last week I was finding an issue with where to put my little headshot here. Because most of the UI is basically used for something. And they actually added an experimental feature to reserve space in one of the corners, the bottom corners, it seems, for UI elements. But I would have used that, but unfortunately, that feature is only in the experimental branch right now, and the experimental branch is not compatible with the save files for the current live version of the game. And since I wanted to do day 2 instead of replaying day 1, especially without any unlocks, I was not going to do experimental branch yet, though I might do that in the future. I plan to kind of keep up on this game as it gets updated. But yeah, So I guess in the top right is my overall mission right now. So it's called Picking Sides. I need to work with Nandin or Dolo, who were 2 characters who I could have talked with yesterday. But I can back out of here and to the map. And it looks like I currently have the meat market available where mercenaries are available to hire, but I only have 49 shills, which is the main currency, so I'm probably not going to be able to hire them right now. Picking sides is the main mission. Okay. Yeah, so I have to go to one of these locations. So I need to get into an auction right now. And I can either go with Olo or Nandon. I don't think I have a... I'm not remembering... I don't think I have a current relationship with those characters. Yeah, it doesn't look like it, so... I'm not really seeing... Be prepared to run afoul of the law if you choose this path, or don't expect to make a lot of friends amongst the people if you pick this side. So I'm gonna piss off some people no matter which of these two I go with. But right now, one of the characters that actually likes me is... Well, Helit is one character who likes me, and then Rudana is one character who loves me, and they're both part of the Admiralty, which is basically the police force here, so... In this case, because I've sort of, like, helped them out already, helped the cops out, it feels like I should probably continue on that path and not piss them off too much. And yeah, so this seems like the Admiralty. Uni's a vendor. When you need the fastest pencil pusher in the West, you need Uni. Didn't think my day would involve a grifter dealing. A grifter dealing. That's okay. So she's selling... Well, I can't afford any of this right now because I only have 49 cards, but... So there's some interesting stuff in there. So maybe when I get money, I might come back. Rumor has it that Nand has been thinking about running for leadership. It's unfortunate that he doesn't live in a democracy. Ooh. Watch yourself. So he's the bodyguard here. I'd probably have to fight him if I ended up having to fight Olo. Hey, are you Olo? I'm Sal. Fishmet mentioned we might be able to help each other out. I've been waiting to meet someone with just your particular set of skills. You're a hunter who wants to make Cascio dead, and it just so happens I do too. Do me a solid, and I'll get you where you need to be. Play by my rules, and the killing blow will be yours, I promise. What do you say, Hunter? Doesn't sound too bad, other than working for the cops, but I'm already doing that, so... ask about the auction. If Caccio's so important, who's to say she'll show up at the auction herself? Because she has competition. This year, the Admiralty wants to negotiate an annex. Official citizenship for everyone. The cult wants to say no, of course, but with the mainland support, a deal will get made all the same. Which means more laws, more rules, and no more legal gray area for Cascio to wash her feet in. So she'll be there to stop it. With blades drawn if she must, and no one who will want to be seen protecting her. So what am I supposed to do for you, officer? The brass have too many corrupt ties. Corporate ties maybe too, but corrupt ties, and it keeps me from doing my job. I could stop half the crime in Murder Bay if the crooks would stop paying off my superiors. But you aren't on the Admiralty payroll, and it would wipe the smug look off their faces if you went around cleaning up their mess. So I'm what? An office prank? You're a lesson they need to learn. But I might have been planning on documenting the reaction. Sure. Alright, so let's work for Olo. I'm in. If I end up taking the fall so you can get a promotion or whatever, please. If anything goes wrong, it'll be your own fault. I promise. Oh, good. I was worried you wouldn't have anything reassuring to say. First up, you need this. Take it. Now Nadan dislikes me because I didn't choose him. What is it? It's an Admiralty card. Okay, so now I can pick. So if I flash my badge, you gain 2 influence if your opponent is Admiralty. Oh, if your opponent is Admiralty, this card costs 0. Interesting. Or insider information. And provides a random, uncommon, or rare manipulate card. It costs you 0 until played. I'm gonna go to flash badge. Folks here take any edge they can get. If you can't compete, you're surf slime. Consider this your deputy's badge. A gift for my favorite investment. That sounds extremely suspicious. Impossible. I'm wearing a badge. Like her, left eye earrings or whatever those are. Alright, so where can I start? What would be a good use of your time? You heard of Partok Caverns? Sounds familiar? I think it would have left an impression, if not a gaping hole in your side. This place is crawling with the spree. Normally I'd just leave them to their rat's nest, but apparently there might be ruins under the caves. Old ones from before the plague. I've run up the chain of command, but the Admiralty don't care. They're just as happy to let the spree rot with the relics. The Haitians, on the other hand, Haitians? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I don't know the first thing about holy relics. But you do know about killing bandits. Wipe them out so the cult can send in their archaeologists. You do the killing, they do the, dusting? Dusting? Brushing? Clearing. Digging. They're gonna dig. You got there eventually. Okay, so this is a level 2 difficulty for combat. I think basically everything I did, or the missions I was taking yesterday, were all level 1. Except for that boss battle that was just pretty much labeled boss battle. Alright, so I got a card, I get some shills, and get a graft, which would be good. Because right now, I already have 2 grafts that help me out in negotiation. But I actually don't have any combat grafts, so I'd like to pick up a combat graft if I have the option. Or I could just go really hard negotiation, I guess. So I can get Stomp, which does 3 to 6 damage, and spending 2 combo for it to cost 0. So it could be pretty good combo as a 4th card in that case. But I don't. One of the problems with my combat deck at the moment is I haven't managed to pick up that many cards that actually build combo. I have a lot of cards that spend combo at the moment, so it's not going to help me out that much. This Stringer, gain 3 defense, discard this card, gain 3 defense, and 3 counter. That's pretty good, actually. And then the Freighter, which deal bonus damage equal to the cost of your hand. I think that's actually using the graphic of one of the other cards I had already. But not too bad, but also costs 2. It could be good in some situations, but I don't think I have that many high cost cards. So I think the damage on this would often be pretty fixed and not necessarily better, so I think I'm going to go with this guy. Remember, no survivors. Got it. Now scoot. I have schemes to incubate. Plots to hatch. So I can go to Tunnel Wraps, which is a small group of spree or hold up in the caves. Or I can go to the meat market and try to hire a mercenary, but I don't have the money for it, so Tunnel Rats it is. Ulu marked this cave entrance on your map, but the wild countryside has you double checking the coordinates. If the caves are as deep as you've heard, then the bandits might be better hidden than maggots in the cheese rind. Fortunately for you, luck strikes. A bandit emerges from the bush, clearly returning from a brief break to nature's privy. Taking a whiz. Oh, I was just... Wait, who are you? Hess' quick eye snags on your admiralty graft. You lost, Sarge? Only switches out here are the ones swinging from trees. So... I'm not supposed to have any survivors. But... I could get information from her. She has a pretty decent amount of resolve, so that's gonna potentially eat my resolve too, so I think I might just attack her. Save my resolve for later in the day. I want to use this card because this one only comes up right at the beginning. And it costs free, so there's no reason I wouldn't. This seems pretty good because... basically gonna get 8 damage guaranteed because it attacks on random, and she's the only one right now. But I should probably add some defense. Do you want to? I didn't find out how this one actually plays. Let's probably get scared at the moment. Okay, playing this card, return bouldering charge to your hand. For her. Oh, that's the new defensive card, so I should do that. He's gonna hit me for 13 this round, which is quite a lot, actually. I'm gonna try to apply some bleed, and then I'm gonna finish off with a stab. She did 10 overall damage to me. I still don't have any combo, but... let's see. Let's improvise. Apply 2 wound. Alright, so... the question is, do I actually kill her like the Admiralty wants? I haven't been executing people. Feels pretty evil. Battle card upgrade. So I can make my stab apply a wound, or I can play it twice. But its damage range goes down slightly. I kinda like that. Let's go with that. And again, more stuff that like spends combo. Oh, but this regains spent combo next turn is interesting. But I could also get another one of these. I'll go Shelter Roll. You're starting to get a reputation for violence. Oh, because I got a killer card now. Interesting. 1 domination while in hand. Ash now hates me because I killed Hest. Hest is dead, which brings you some satisfaction, but it's hard to convey your smugness to a corpse. Still, no sense complaining now. You have a cave to explore. You're so deep in Partok Caves, you start to get a little reflective. Why are you here? What purpose do you serve? You kill some bandits, but then what? Is the meaning of life really at the end of a contract, or is there something greater? Could you ever... Lost in thought, you knock your head on a stalactite. Whatever you were thinking about evaporates into the darkness as you rub your noggin. Hesh, damn it. You shake the stars out of your eyes and keep exploring. You stumble around in the darkness looking for a lead. You turn a corner only to notice a luminary crouch in the shadows when it's too late to do nothing but gawk. Quiet. He holds up a blessed finger and waits in the darkness. You can't help but follow his lead. Finally, he looks you up and down. Thought I'd heard the bandits. You're not one of them. I can tell at a glance. My name's Malawi. Malawi. Weird place to make acquaintances, but here we are. You don't know the way to the bandit cave, do you? Actually, I do. I've been sent to catalog some of the ruins in these caves, and do what I could to safeguard them until the bandits were dealt with. And that's where I come in, and immediately get lost in these damn caves. I'll be dealing with those bandits the second I can find them. I can point you in the right direction, at least. There's only so long I can spend squatting around among the mushrooms, counting old finger bones. Terrible way to meet new people. But here we are. Convince Malawi to join you against the bandits, or leave Malawi to his own devices. It'd be nice to have a partner. Also has a decent amount of resolve. Them are trained combatants, aren't they? You content to sit and let me have all the fun? Girl warned me about you. Alright, so I already have the killer, so I gain the 1 dominance. Which he's immediately gonna start targeting. Next card in the turn is played twice. Seems pretty good. So I can guarantee destroy that. But I also need to be doing overall damage to him. Okay, that worked out pretty well. And I'll do quick thinking. Added to your opponent's arguments. It's interesting. All resolve is increased by 1, decreased by 1 at the end of your turn. You do just draw 2 cards. Gain through 2. I guess that wasn't really worth it because he immediately got... It only lasts for 1 turn. Damage for the next card played is doubled, but I don't have any maximum damage. I have all these cards that increase my damage and actually nothing that does damage at the moment. This one at least does damage. That does maximum. That's targeting all arguments at the moment. I think I should just do core damage though. Alright, that was pretty good. So I could spend this, but that's boosting my diplomacy at the moment, so I don't think I should do it immediately. Let's definitely do this. Scorched Earth. Expend all non-hostile cards, even if your hand and deck deal 2 damage to a random target. Well, I don't think I should do that in this case. So I will do this, and then fast talk to regain some composure. And I want to fast talk to gain a deflection. No, I don't think so. Alright, he only has 3 overall left. So... but it's too tempting not to flash my badge. Use one of 3 negotiation cards. Okay. Back a random argument. Play 4 hostile cards. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Draw 1 extra card at the start of your turn. Must be bored out of your mind, but now's the time to strike. That's true. That's true. The ruins won't need guarding the second your work is done. And 2 blades are better than 1, I always say. You have a point. Very well. Follow me and stick to the shadows. We don't want them to be fleeing further into the caves. That was probably... yeah, he joined the party. Similarly, my face is currently blocking a little bit of that UI, but I guess that'll be solved once the new update gets put into this, gets put live. Brain not working, sorry. You move quickly. The only sound you make is the soft sputter of your flickering torch. But it's hard to move in the shadows when you banish them with your left hand. So the bandit finds you alone, armed, and armed to fire. Finds you alone and armed to fire. That's weird, I'm not alone at the moment. Hey, we got a live one! Okay. So... Malawi is going to do 8 damage to him. He's going to do... and the thief is going to do 7 to me. Always use this, clearly. I'll apply a bit of defense. And I'll do a wind up. Along with a stab. Got pinned again. Attacking me again. This time he's gonna do even more damage to me. Oh, let me see. Power gives me additional damage. Got him down pretty good. He's probably going to give up after this turn, after Malawi hits him. Ooh, close. So I don't want to kill him, so I'm just going to do this. Do I want to keep killing people? I guess I kind of agreed to it. So Luke hates me enough that I get -2 resolve, so that's actually affecting my diplomacy. Vial of Slurry, game in action. Battle card upgrade, upgrading another stab. I can stab and gain defense, or I can stab and ignore blocking damage. I haven't seen a lot of guys block so far, so I'm gonna go with the defense for me. Gain 1 counter and 1 defense for each card played this turn for rebound. Gain 2 counter whenever you gain defense, but it's a 2 cost, so I could only play this once and then a defense card, maybe a 0 cost defense card. There's a 2 to 8 wild lunge for attacking a random enemy, which is actually pretty good. But 1 counter and 1 defense for each card played is... I mean, it's probably going to be 2 counter, 2 defense on average, but yeah, let's try that. That could combo well, potentially. Now I gained Unstable for killing another person. This might be my downfall. Draw a card, play it with a random target. Ooh. That's nastier. Lux now hates you. The nice thing is, you'll be able to find your way out again by following the trail of corpses in your wake. You continue deeper into the caves. You're back in the main cave. You hear a strange noise in the darkness and ready your blade, hoping for bandits. Aw, crap. More dogs. Oh, so that's a stronger dog. There's a spitting Yodi and a regular Yodi. So the spitting Yodi is gonna hit Malawi. And they're all gonna hit Malawi. Yodi's gonna trade damage with Malawi. I'm gonna try to get this guy out earlier, though. Not really the fence. Let's do the wind up. Oh, he's gone. That worked out okay. My double stab is targeting me this turn. That'll perfectly counter that. But let's see. Oh, he slimed me. Every turn, 2 random cards in your hand cost 1 more until played. Oh, wow. Jeez. Well, I should bedlam him then. In an action. In a combo. And then improvise a card, maybe. Well, he's gonna flee this turn. But he might hit me first. Nope. Malawi gets to go first. Okay, and I can upgrade my ambush card. I can apply cripple, which reduces the damage. But it's only for the first turn. Or I can increase it to 7 damage. I'm gonna do that. I guess I don't really need more than one. I guess this would give me 2 of them for the first round. Huh. With that dealt with, you only hope the bandits don't put up as much of a fight. Considering my my day 1 run was very diplomacy heavy, it's funny how combat heavy I'm going on day 2. And to the detriment of my diplomacy too, so I don't know if this is the best tactic. I guess I'll find out the consequences. You're back in the main cave. Search the area. You see a light up ahead. Investigate. Not long before the smell of sizzling meat hits you, and since stalactites and cave vermin aren't much known for their cookouts, you follow your nose to the bandits. Unfortunately, something in the air must have told them you were coming, because you round the corner and find yourself flat-footed. Where do you think you're headed? I was hoping to slink my way into a good position. Don't suppose you'd do a once-over? Nope. Didn't think so. So, I mean, getting Malawi ended up being really good because this is a very fight-heavy quest. Like, this is easily the most fights I've had in a quest yet. So, do I have anything? Ooh, I can gain a bunch of defense this turn if I... Bug and a thief. Well, they both have the same health. This guy's gonna start hitting for more once he gets low, though. And Malawi is gonna attack that. He's gonna attack him anyways. We should probably focus. I'm gonna gain combo. Gonna give him a wound, and I'm gonna use this card since I've played 4 cards up to this point to get 10 defense. It's not bad. Alright, so you just need 6 more damage. This is a guaranteed 6, even though... Well, this is... might as well just do this. So... he's gonna give up. I need to give myself some defense, because I'm gonna get hit a bit in this turn. Huh. Well, this is a choice. So if I Bedlam and randomly hit him, he's out. Because I can't choose what Bedlam's gonna hit. But I'll spend my combo to shoulder roll. That's Bedlam. Ah, ooh, that was lucky. Though, I mean, I kind of want to kill both of them, maybe? Based off how I've been doing all of this. Well, I've got a lot of defensive cards this round. So it should do some damage. And he's gonna hit me, so I want to apply as much counter as I can. So I'm gonna apply 3 defense, 3 counter, and then also apply this counter based off cards played. So I now have 2 counter and 5 defend. Oop. Do I let these 2 guys go as the only guys to go? I'm gonna finish this off consistently. Sal's face is pretty evil when you kill people. Deception. Improve an attack card from your draw pile. Your next attack card played this turn deals +3 damage. Okay. Improvise a random common or uncommon maneuver card, 0 until played. Yeah. And Sharpen applies 2 bleed damage whenever you hit a target with an attack for the rest of the turn. Ooh. Let's go with Sharpen. You're starting to get a reputation for violence. So I just picked up Dangerous. Where'd it go? There it is. When this card is in your hand, hostile cards deal 1 bonus damage and diplomacy cards deal 1 less damage. You made quick work of the bandits, which is nice because nothing else about this job was handled that neatly. That went smoothly enough. Your services were no doubt worth the expense. Of course, it's best if you keep this partnership to yourself. What? The church doesn't like to associate with riffraff like me? Not at all. Come into the fold and they'll be delighted to herald your salvation. All creatures are welcome under the Bell of Hesh. Yeah, not for me, I think. So I assumed. It was nice meeting you, Sal. Malawi disappears into the darkness of the cave before you can even think to call him back. Not that you would consider converting, but it might be nice to hear the benefits package. Fortunately, you were able to find your way out by retracing your steps. You've always had a good memory for mazes. Alright, so I should go turn that in. Nope. Random encounter. A spree bandit steps out into the path, armed at the ready. I smell money. Hand it over. I can hand over the money, but no. Ooh, he's got a lot of resolve. I don't think I would win that. But he's also got a dog with him, it looks like. Ugh. It's kind of shaking me down. But if I can convince him to back off, that might be worth it. Because otherwise he's probably going to be a pretty tough fight either way. But if I... damn it. But if I fail the diplomacy, then I'm going to be stuck with less resolve for the rest... Or I'm going to need to replenish that resolve. I'm just going to do a straight fight. Not today, bandit. Okay. Excuse me. Now this guy gains defense. So I guess that item that would have gone through defense would have been a good target for that. Alright. I want to take out his little buddy as fast as possible. Yeah, probably do. It's just gonna keep getting defense. Well, I can straight up kill it right now. Oh, but I took that full brunt of that attack. That was a lot of damage. Send up 3 combo. If I want the defense. Ooh. Alright, I want to play that at the end. Ooh. He not hitting me with anything this? A status effect will be applied, so he's gonna hit me with something that, but it doesn't do damage. Yeah, I should have... In that case, I should have actually probably boosted myself. Yeah. He's gonna hit me with a lot. Ooh. Ah, it's really close. Oh, this might be it. Because I'm gonna bleed this turn for sure. Ooh. Well, guess I figure out what happens when I lose a run. Day 1 of 5 complete. Oh, that's good to know, actually, because apparently there's 4 days of Sal's campaign available currently, and I guess there's supposed to be 5 days per character. And the second character is not coming out till fall, and I think the third character is not out till Steam Early Access, so I think all of those are going to have maybe 4 days each, so it seems like you're not going to be able to finish anybody's campaign until Steam Early Access. But yeah, so let's see what I got in this new deck. So there's Rapid Fire, target a random argument, spend all influence. Gain 2 influence at the end of your turn, lose 2 influence, but you get spend it for free. Elucidate is choose one of your arguments and duplicate it. And then I have Ghost Strike, which draw a card, discard this card. Your attack deals max damage this turn. Apply bleed equal to damage dealt by this card. Ooh, so if you juice up this card, you can apply a lot of bleed damage. And gain combo equal to damage dealt by this card, which would be really handy because I do need more cards to build combo. I don't know if that by a lot that can spend it. Alright, so I won 8 battles, I won 6 negotiations, I had 2 graphs installed, and I was loved by 2 people. Killed by Ash. He seems to have that effect on people. I completed 2 jobs, I upgraded 11 cards, and I acquired 232 shills, which all gave me the XP, and I'm a fifth of the way into getting the Evoke and Bloody Mess cards. Aw, I was hoping to get to day 3 today, but I finally learned what happened. Oh, so I can retry from the morning. Your run has come to an end, but you can take something with you. Oh, okay. I can increase my max resolve. I can start a new game with the Shrieker, which deals 1 resolve damage at the beginning of the turn. I'm gonna try for morning. This isn't the end of my run. And you look like you want revenge, and I know just the folks who help you get it, if you're ready. There are people in both Spree and Admiralty who want to see Cascio taken down. Dangerous friends, so pick wisely. So I could go with the other... I could play this completely differently this time. But I'm gonna end up fighting Admiralty the other way around. Yeah, I would prefer to run up out of the law, so I'd still piss off the people that who already like me. So I'm either gonna piss off the law or pick up, but I haven't seen this option. So let's try this. So there's Ash, who actually killed me last time. Excuse me. The man meets you with a gaze, with a face like barbed wire. Adan, right? I'm Sal. I hear you're a guy worth knowing. And I hear you're got an axe to grind. So I figure, why don't we bury it in a few skulls, huh? Word is, you're after the biggest bounty in the bay, Cascio. And I guarantee you won't get anywhere near her without me. But my help don't come cheap or easy. You do good work and you survive and reap the benefits, then maybe we're in business. Sure, Cascio will be there herself. She might just send her goons to do the shopping for her. I ain't just about the goods this year. Big decisions get made. The Admiralty wants to annex and they need the cult on side to do it. Citizenship would make most sane Havarians choke, but it goes down smooth with some Hessian wisdom. And I guess whose life gets the whole lot harder if labor contracts get regulated. Biggest debt broker in the Griftlands, I suppose. The annex is a wrench in her whole operation. She'll be there to make sure it doesn't happen. Take that wrench and yank it, and the whole thing comes crumbling down. So this work you're having me do? Favors? Yeah, right. It's illegal, I assume. That ain't up to you. That's up to you, ain't it? I only care about the results. Oh, that's nice. I mean, at least unlike the cops who are like, wipe the floor and don't leave anybody alive, yeah, Dan actually seems a little more chill about it, but I'll probably still piss off the law. If you find a way getting me what I want while playing nice with the law, that's your time wasted, not mine. Contract's a contract. I'm happy to be in business with you, Dan. Glad you're convinced so easily. You do good on these favors, then maybe we're copacetic, as you say, and Cassia will be all yours. Olo dislikes you. First order of business, take this. So I can terrorize. If this attack kills an enemy or makes them surrender, gains 3 power and heals 5. Wow, that's pretty good actually. Or thirst. Improvise a random upgraded bleed card and then expend. I'm gonna do terrorize. Terrorize seems pretty good. What is it? This will tell people you're under my protection. Nice. I've always wanted to learn a secret handshake. So put me to work, boss. I'm here to impress, ain't I? You're hungry. That's good. The Admiralty took down one of my operations. Most of my people got out, save one. I'd cut my losses. That's the one that still... I'd cut my losses. That's the one that had important intel in their brain. Intel I still need. So I need you to bust them out of jail. That's a big ass, don't you think? A jailbreak? Relax, Salty. I've got someone on the inside. An officer so deep in my pocket, they've never wormed their way out. Is it is it what someone I know? You just roll up stinking like a hunter and pretend you've been hired to collect. Then bring them on back, and that much closer to liking you. Lucky me. You said it. Spree has captured a prisoner, and the Admiralty is willing to exchange prisoners if you can get them to exchange the exchange location in one piece. Alright. These are pretty similar to the cards I got to choose last time. Draw a card and then discard a card. The rummage. I'm gonna go with Deception this time. Alright, let's go with the prisoner exchange, I guess. Oop, got intercepted on the way this time. Stopped along the way by an Admiralty patrol, swinging their batons with some showmanship. Looks like the brass was right. There's a pompous curl to his lips that suggests you're in for a heap of trouble. Best watch yourself. You're under arrest for carrying contraband. What? Contraband? What contraband? Oh, right. Rex fumbles with his pockets for a second, produces a tincture, and hands it to you. There. As I was saying, you're under arrest for carrying contraband. The fine is 250 shills. Rex looks like you with a smug satisfaction. Well, I do not have any of this. So I'm negotiating this fine. Who are worrying me about you? So I can gain 3 composure for free in this case. Gonna do a decent amount of damage to me. And then I'm getting targeted by these 2 abilities. I could do maximum damage, or I could try doubling the damage. Either way, it's gonna kill that. So let's do that. Oh, and then this. I don't have any influence. I just have to end this turn early. You're not half as convincing as I think you are. He's trying to plant evidence on me. Gonna do 4 damage when it's destroyed. I mostly have... Well, I have one... I have 1 of each type of card right now, so I'm just gonna gain some influence. Targets an opponent argument for each turn for 2 to 5 damage. Sorry, give me a second. That's targeting that. So I can destroy that. Fast talk him. Gain some composure. want him to prevent him destroying that. Well, he's gonna hit for more damage than that's gonna block, so... Draw one card, evoke an opponent, argument, bounties. Argument or bounty is dismissed. I can draw a card. That'd have been good to do earlier. Spend 1 influence, gain 2 dominance. I should do this guy. Apply it. And then hit him twice with this. There we go. This card played is played twice. I do this, and then this. Rex will steal 2 shills from me every turn. No. I could do an observation. Which could put out a baited argument. Gain a bonus action next turn. Try to do some damage. Probably should have gone with a free card next turn. I'm gonna fast talk. And then I'm gonna fast talk. Double the composure on all arguments. Gain composure for cards played, or gain 2 influence and lose 2 at the end. Really? Really? Alright, since this is your first offense. Wait, I can't remember the... Alright, this is your first offense. I can lower the fine, just for you. It's 49 shills now. It's like all the shills I have. Geez, I admire your hustle, at least. Consider this a tip for entertainment, at the least. Well, Hash didn't think I'd get away with this at all, really. For being such a good port, I'll even let you keep the tincture. Basically, I bought that card for 49 shills. Hold up there. Hey, Ash. Huh. You the hunter and Dan mentioned? You got it. I'm here to meet with a informant? Ha! Is that what they're calling her? More like a worm slithering to avoid the spade. Take her, Hunter, but don't hesitate to lop off her head if she slithers too far. Spree Bandit shows Katawa towards you with the force that leaves her scowling. Alright. Said I'd help, didn't I? You don't sound very sure. Oh, sure, Nadan and his goons made it pretty clear what you'd do to me if I didn't play nice. We're on the same page, Hunter. I just wish it brought me some fair treatment is all. Ash spits at Katawa's feet before marching off to some new enterprise. Oyster sucker. Let's go, Hunter. The sooner I'm out from under this heel, the better. Nope. Another random encounter. Not on the road long when Bax appears, his mouth set to a grim, thin line. Hold up, Hunter. Can't let you pass. I ain't got a problem with you, but Katawa is too much to answer for. Hey, Nadan, I promised I'd send back unharmed if I helped out. This is me helping. I don't give an urchin with the Dan I promised. It's blood for blood, as he damn well knows. You've killed too many of mine. I'd rather watch your own skin crawl away than let you do it. My own skin crawl away than let you do it. Calm down, I get it, but I've been hired to do a job. Your job is to get the raider back, right? Well, that's what I want, too. Let's kill Katawa, and I'll help you rescue the raider. Oh, wow. Talkbacks out of revenge. Let's try. She had a little bit more resolve, but I at least have slightly more than him. I know what it's like to want revenge, pal, but this ain't it. Oh, okay. Deal maximum damage. If I did that, and then that, it's gonna hit me for a lot, so. Double that, and then also, oh, I should have played this first, because then it would have, damn it, could have comboed that a little better. So his damage is increased by 1 whenever I destroy one of his arguments. Double use it. Oh, 8 to 10. Gonna hit me for kind of hard. Alright. Gain 2 dominance to this guy. There we go. I got some money from that too. Get another evil eye. A segue. Draw 1 card, return the next card you play to your draw pile. Huh. Evil eye's pretty good though. You kill Katawa and then what? A Dan comes for you? They lost 7 overall in that fight. That was too bad. That could have gone a lot worse. Revenge tastes better when it's had time to stew, I say. Sure, Hunter. I read you loud and clear. Hear that, Katawa? You're getting a reprieve. Once Nadan is done, he'll leave you like so much trash, and then maybe someone tells your boss who you really work for. You'll be alone, then I'll find you. Pax leaves, but it looks like the ghost of his threats might linger with Katawa for a while. Let's stop by the Grogan Dog for a second. I'm curious if... think I might need the. This is feeling very negotiation heavy, while the other path felt very combat heavy, at least the way I played it previously. So I think restoring most of my negotiation is probably a good trade for the shills in that case. I was almost expecting to get ambushed again, considering how much that's been happening. You find Raider flanked by Admiralty Guard. Halt there, officer. That's close enough with a stranger in tow. I'm a hunter. I've been hired to help escort a dangerous prisoner. My name's Katawa. We've been asked to escort Raider to questioning. Is that so? So if you hand over Raider, we'll get out of your hair and be on our way. That's it, huh? Alright, so she's gonna be... Oh, so if I destroy that, I get 30 shills. Yeah, okay. Double Evil Eye, but I don't actually have... That's the next card played. But I don't even... Well, this veiled anger pays off. Eh. Well, there's my slurred speech card. Let's see. Surprised she's not targeting the planet evidence. That's usually what they do. Let's get rid of this interrogate. Oh, can I get one action? Oh, I don't have any influence to spend. Thought that might have been an interesting way to get rid of that slurred speech. A lot of defensive cards this time. Let's buff that card. And that's 0, so let's do... That'll do 4/4, but that's not going to give me composure, so I think it's actually better to double. Okay, so for this, I'm going to be guaranteed to do 4 damage. Those are both being targeted by that. Oh, she's stealing 10 shills from me right now, though, which is funny. And then I'm gonna hit her randomly, get some shills back. Can I do 10 damage this turn is the question. Oh, this my randomly one of these items, yeah, the interior drill reduces the cost by 1. And in this case, it's made easy to get rid of this slurred speech. It might be worth it because that'll keep coming up in other battles. I can spend 1 to boost this to 1, but that doesn't seem great. This is just gonna give me an action. This is not a great hand. Destroy that because I can. And I've got 2, and I'm not gonna get composure, so I guess I might as well just guarantee that this will do 4. Shoot. Starting to get impatient with me. Alright, none of these do a lot of guaranteed damage. Well, that was lucky. I ended with more shells than I started, right? I think so. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it doesn't get it. It's either. Oh, that's an interesting option for duplicity. So I can make it either cost free for me to play, so it's not cost part of my hand. Though it sometimes gets free anyways because of my upgrade. Or I can make it so it doesn't expend itself, so it might come up more in negotiation. I think I'm gonna do that. So now I can upgrade Sal's Instinct so it inserts 3 cards, or I get a choice between 3 cards. Spend 1 influence, deals 2 bonus damage, gain 2 influence, then deal damage. I do hostile instincts. Because I actually like the non-hostile option in the hostile instincts more, which is kind of weird. Plum. Spend 2 influence, gain 8 composure. I guess when they do the next like characters, they're gonna end up doing a bunch of new. Are they planning to do completely different types of cards and decks for those characters, or are they gonna redo these images that have Sal on them? Well, I guess actually, now that I think about it, I think this character is actually from the art is one of the other characters in one of the other campaigns. So I guess that they've already kind of done that. Anyways, why does this have an X? That's not 0. Card will reduce your available actions by the amount shown. Oh, played once for each action available. Interesting. So I can play this card 3 times if I played it immediately. Must be sick of dealing with that scumbag, but you can't wait for him to get out of your jurisdiction. You have no idea. These spree reprobates make every job hell. You know what? Good riddance. Here's hoping you can torture something useful out of them. Aware gestures to a nearby guard who sends Raider over with a painful kick. Name's just Raider. Am I going to get ambushed on my way back to the prisoner exchange? Well, I have full health and most of my resolves, so this keeps happening. No, wow. I was definitely expecting to get ambushed there. The dad looks up as you enter. See you brought Raider in one piece?
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, I see you brought Raider in one piece. Good work. Get 165 shills, and I get a graft. Okay. And these are all battle grafts this time, so I can start with 3 combo. Your allies receive 2 power at the start of battle, which could be good in some cases, but seems pretty situational. Or the first time you expend a card each turn, you draw a card. Oh, wow. Jeez. Each turn. This seems like the most useful because I mean, I might not always draw a great card, but having another card option consistently, because I have a decent number of expend cards, so like I like something that will give me more combo, but I honestly think Recycler is better in this situation. Thanks for your help back there. I'll see you around, Grifter. That's the guy I killed last time. Oh wow, and I got surprise attack. Plus 2 damage on the first, I think it was first attack in combat. So I think, well, you know, I didn't get in any combat that time. That was all diplomacy. Other than the other quest giver, I don't think I angered anybody. I lost some shills, but I gained a card out of it. Had a bunch of really successful negotiations. Like, I don't even think I should go spend money to get drunk because I still have most of my resolve. Like, that couldn't have gone much better. Oh wow, that's a lot of options. Get the Nano Lattice. Radana has a gift for me. Meditation Spot. To gain some resolve back. Got Internal Affairs, which is focused on combat. Gal wants you to beat up Rourke, but keep the violence covert and be careful not to kill her. Okay. Sing for your supper. Aware is trying to get Pluck to turn informant. Pluck is looking for help to get out of the arrangement. Debt collector, combat and negotiation. Yibbit lent Fiden 164 shills. Retrieve the money if you can, or make an example. I should go there to get the Nano Lattice. Oop. Sitting conspicuously by the side of the road, you notice an old shrine. It looks like a Shenian. Oh, okay. So this is a good ambush. I was ambushed with virtue. It's kind of Darkest Dungeon like. Usually it's bad. Occasionally it's good. So, there's not a lot of ways to prune your deck. This would allow me to remove a card. I'm trying to think if there's a card. I guess I can actually look at my deck right now, thankfully. Is there a card in here that just keeps coming up that I don't like? I don't really use buying time that often because I don't usually want to expend the influence and get rid of it. But it very occasionally comes in useful. I don't think there's anything I'd really get rid of. So let's upgrade something. Okay, so I mean, I don't even what even is an upgrade? Yeah, the Evil Eye upgrade could be well, I mean, I guess I recently upgraded Evil Eye, so I would probably get the same choice of double the composure and all the arguments. 2 influence to gain 6 composure. That probably has a choice of removing expend. Oh, I can see them all. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm going to step through them then. This is a unique opportunity. So I can make it cost 1 influence, or I can make it give me 12 composure. It's not a bad trade. Get 2 actions for 2 influence. Yeah. Or it costs only 1 influence. That's pretty good too. So improvise a random upgraded hostile card. Or get 2 cards. When a 4 composure to all, apply 4 composure to all your arguments and expend, or just gain 4. Oh, that's all your arguments, or just 4 to 1. And then it's the same evil eye choices I've had before, I assume, on both of them. And then keep cool only upgrades in one direction, which is apply 3 composure, double all your composure. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Get a lot of composure from that, potentially. All your cards deal maximum damage for 0. Yeah, so a lot of these types of, like, cards that maximize or double, you either get the choice of removing the action cost or removing the expend. Get a choice between 5 cards when quick thinking, or improve a card from a pool of upgraded special cards. But also this one's almost upgraded, so seems like a waste to spend this on cards that are nearly upgraded. Like also this one is like improvise 2 0-cost cards. That could be really good in a couple situations, or increase its damage. Both good, but also it's not that far from being upgraded. So I should choose something like a Plum, which I just got. Or buying time, because I don't use buying time that much, but I might use it way more if it gave me 2 actions or cost less. That's pretty good. I'm gonna go that. Well, from the card that I don't use that much to maybe a card I use quite a bit. Guess even old gods die eventually, huh? Surprisingly, and the notion brings you comfort. You spend the rest of your walk mulling it over. Verdana is happy to see you. I have something for you if you want it. Should have rolled over that earlier. No. Here we go. Draw a card, gain 9 defense, replenish. So it means I can draw another card. Destroy after 2 uses. Huh. That's pretty good. Thanks, Verdana. Put that to good use, yeah? Comfort to see you again. I think I get a pretty good... I think she loves me, right? Yeah. So, because I made sure that I spent the money to make her love me, because that gave me this upgrade, which increases my max health by 3 every day, which seemed like it could be pretty good, which is why I have 73 health and not 70 right now. Speed tonic. 2 random cards in hand, cost 0 until played. Ooh. Healing vapor, 6 mending, replenish. So, or salve is 10 mending, replenish. Just Why these cost exactly the same, but this is the better one. I feel, unless I'm missing something, because they both replenish and they both destroy after one use. But this one is 4 more healing than that one. I feel this is a better, this is like upgraded Sal. It's upgraded, Salve is upgrading healing vapors, which I guess makes sense from the name, but it's still weird that they cost exactly the same in this case. But maybe that's something weird with Lesha giving me 50%, but it would... I still think this one should cost less. That's weird. Sending feedback. Actually gonna send them a little bit of feedback. Unless I'm missing something, it seems like healing vapor should cost a bit less than salve. They are the same except for the wait, sorry. I noticed the difference. Oh no, so this is, sorry, healing, now I get it. So heal is an instant heal. Mending is it'll continue to heal me. Which is pretty good, actually. I actually like that one too. Stay hydrated. Alright, so I can do Debt Collector, which is combat and negotiation. I feel like I'm gonna fight another boss, so it might be worth keeping my health for combat. But I'm also not getting much new combat cards right now. These all give me... Oh, this one gives me 80 shells instead of 75, but it seems like it's gonna be tougher and not necessarily give me that much. I've been doing good with my negotiations, but this one will also heal me after. Do this one. Gao is one of those faces you love to hate, or hate to love. It's interchangeable, really. Gao nods in acknowledgement of your presence. Well, it's a start. I heard you have a problem that needs rectifying. I'm a hunter. I can help with that. Yeah, this could be a professional. This could use a professional touch. I have this colleague, Rook. She's always undermining me in front of the officers. I think she's happiest if I wound up dead in a ditch. She wound up claiming my bunk. Is it a nice bunk? It's next to the window, has a nice view of the less sludgy parts of the bay. I like to shut Rourke down myself, but there are rules about infighting and a punishment to match. But those rules don't apply to you. Gao wants to help you beat up Rourke, but keep the violence covert and careful not to kill her. So I can adapt, which is discard your hand, draw 5 cards. I can backstab, which if this card was improvised, costs 0 until the end of the turn. So if it comes out of an improvise. Or stomp. Spend 2 combo. This card costs 0. I'll do backstab. I can offer you the basic blisters and bruises packages for a steal. That kind of violence falls well within my job description. Let's give him a good scare. Let's give him a good scare. You can rough her up a little too. But do not kill her. You do that, there will be an inquiry at best. At worst, I'll have to take Rourke's patrols. Ugh. It's only got 10 resolve, but I've sometimes had this go sideways weirdly. Yeah, let's do some negotiation. I'm gonna need a little more money. Alright. Next turn is played twice. So wait, if I play this, then this... Damn it, that's exactly what I thought would happen. Like, yeah, I can't combo those together. That was pretty safe. Didn't lose anything, really. I get another keep it cool. I can get a segue. I'm gonna get the shells, maybe? Nice 6 shells, alright. Oh, wow, she's kind of a ways over there, huh? Healer likes me. What? What are you looking at me all funny like that? I got something on my face? Made a few enemies, you know that? Sure I have. Wouldn't be worth my salt otherwise. What's you, Hunter? Well, I could gain a crazy amount of composure with combo here, but... It's only lasts for a turn, so I don't think it's actually worth it. Let's gain some influence. Just gonna want to focus on taking that out. Deal some maximum damage might be good. Let's see here. Whew. Lost a little bit more resolve than I would have hoped, but I also get 10 at the end of this, right? So consider this a friendly warning. Someone soft hired me to sort you out, but I guarantee they aren't the worst of your concerns. You behave now or the next time you see me, I'll look down on you while you bleed out, understand? Hey, sure, I get it. Burned one too many bridges, I have no interest in swimming to shore. But an enterprising person like yourself ought to know Gao is a real piece of work. I've been trying to expose his corruption for ages. There'd be a big reward in it if someone were to expose him. If you really want me to drop it, your message has been received. I'll drop it. Good, and don't forget it. You leave, but consider the reward that Rourke mentioned. Seems like a bad resolve battle. I'll just tell him about Rourke. I think your Rourke problems are in the past, friend. She got the message, did she? Tell me all the details. Tell Gal about how your encounter with Rourke and making sure to gently embellish some of the more savory details. Oh, they did mention they were going to investigate you and try to frame you for corruption. You should probably keep an eye out. Oh, thanks for telling me. Here's a little bonus for going above and beyond. Got 126 shills. Yeah, because I was supposed to get 96, right? So... to resolve. And then I could give him back 150 for max health. I'll avoid that for the moment. Go to the market and see what's for sale, though. It looks like that's... since it's night, I'm assuming this is probably the last quest for this day. Find Rake tending to her ring. You need to be back. Nothing quite as thrilling as the taste of your own blood in your mouth, huh? I can think of a few things. You say that, here you are. Give her 5 shills to remove a battle card. Beautiful. Okay. Play this card twice and it'll hit 2 enemies. Another stomp. Deal 1 bonus damage per combo, gain 2 combo. Huh. Efficient disposal. Whenever you discard a card, deal 1 damage to a random enemy, or Shadow Mastery. Whenever you discard a card, gain 1 power until the end of your turn. Huh. That's like all my money. I get the combination. Pluck of the Swab is tuning up one of her black market graphs. Keep telling you, these graphs are made for someone with your talents. Could start the Battle of 3 combo with a Dark Cowl. Okay. 151 shills, but that's the one that got offered previously. And apply 1 wound at the beginning of the turn. Oh. A lot of money, but that's pretty good. I think I get that. Oh, the Dark Cow. Good choice, you won't regret it. Oop. Traipsing through the roadside brush, you find 2 dead bodies slumped against a partially dug grave. One of them still clings to what used to be a valuable coil gun. So I can upgrade my max resolve by 4. Or I can get this 1 cost, 3 damage, which gains 2 bonus cards for every other. That's not bad either, but I like getting more resolve since I'm doing a lot of these diplomacy encounters. And it also gives me 4 resolve right now, which might be good considering I had to do a massive diplomacy encounter at the end of day 1. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a diplomacy and battle situation again, or maybe a battle then diplomacy. Who knows? But this will probably help. Okay, so I guess... Oh, look who it is! How'd it go? You and Nada, you're riled up by your hatred of the Admiralty? Mostly, he just seems like an opportunist to me. Yeah. Well, then I'm glad you found each other. There's opportunities aplenty for a crook like him and an arm like yours. It's getting late. Anything you need before turning in? Oh, man, so there is no actual boss battle right now. It's the end of day. Huh. Okay. What do you have for cards? So, Liquid Courage, Exposure, Hit Flax, I gain an Influence. That's all diplomacy. Oh, that's a battle card. Gain an action. Also, I don't have money for it. No, I'm gonna rest in the back. Time to the sack. Hey, someone came in here looking for you earlier. They didn't look friendly. Maybe sleep with one eye open tonight, huh? Oh, I might get get attacked in bed. I'll take my chances. Fish steps aside and you head down to your room for the night. Something's not right. Yep. This is gonna be a boss battle. In the dim light, some shadows look darker than usual. Who's there? Figure steps up from the shadows, heavily armed. If it thinks like an assassin and slinks like an assassin, it's a Hanbi? This would have been easier if you'd gone to sleep, Hunter. Not too late to shut your eyes if you'd prefer. This is no diplomacy, it's just high threat, which means boss battle. Oh wow, these assassins mark. Assassin Habe's attacks deal an extra 2 damage while this is in your hand. Oh jeez. Oh, but I've got so many cards right now. Oh, yeah, because I'm starting with combo, so that was really good to get, so... Definitely hit him with that. I didn't think I missed anything that would have doubled that, did I? Oh, I could have gained 1 power and did a little bit more damage. You think I need some expense, though, like... Oh, jeez, I drew another assassin mark. That did not work out super well for me. Jeez, okay, and I've got 1 more, so... I should try to protect myself a little bit, because this is gonna hurt. Alright, so can I build combo? Ooh, okay. So I can hit him with a rival strike. Hit him with a combination. Which gives me 2 combo. And I wish I had another thing to combo that into. But... Oh, it's interesting that these cards... Tipsy... Oh no, I guess that's just for battle. You know, with this, and I wish I could have put some defense on me, but he's gonna hit me for 11. Okay. That would be good in a bit. I improvise. Oh. Paralyze deals 11 now. Let's do this. It's just the extra 2, right? Oh, I forgot to boulder charge. But he's not doing damage to me this turn anyways. Oh, and he's got 10 defend now too. Oh, okay. Healing Vapor seems like a good idea. Spend up to 3 combo. I should get some defense on me, it feels like. Yeah, I guess Bedlam. I discarded the Assassin's Mark. That's pretty good. Alright, well. And plus defense. Play some more defense. Take the hit. Oh, I didn't even get through my defense that time. Okay. Improvise a card. If this card was improvised, spend 0 at the end of the turn. That's... Oh man, now it does 6 to 8 because it's also doubled. That's a pretty good little combo. It's gonna hit me for 12. I should fly some defense and then stab him. Alright. Speed tonic. I wish I would have 0 points sneak attack would have been really good. Gaining 1 power is not that bad though. Don't have any combo at the moment. I should do that. Ready? Okay. Is there something I can... Spend combo at the end. How much damage? Oh, I just need to do 4... or... Well... Oh, right. He's got friggin' 7 more for me to get through, though. for some resolve. Upgrade the stab into either a piercing stab or 2 defense. Like, I'm going to do a piercing stab because I'm starting to run into guys with a little bit more armor. Random battle card. Whenever you discard a card, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. Apply 2 bleed whenever you hit a target with an attack for the rest of the turn. Right, sharpen's pretty good. Inside fighting, whenever you attack, gain 1 combo. But it costs 2. Oh, that's for the rest of the battle. Oh, that's a real combo builder. Okay, appeal to reason, cost 1 less for each influence you have, lose 2 influence, airtight, gain whenever you played a diplomacy card. Oh, whenever you played a diplomacy card, gain 1 composure. Fish charges into the room, moving spirally for a Kradeshi of a rage. Ah, so she's a Kradeshi, an amphibian species with large Mantrionian families, typically found in position of wealth and influence. That's the stranger I told you about. You alright, kid? Cascio sent them. Typical Cascio. Leave others to clear up their mess. So Fish can go and can dispose of this assassin, or I can let the assassin go. Huh. I wonder who I'd piss off by disposing of the assassin. Go back to Cascio and tell her this is only to whet my appetite. It's your funeral, even if it's being postponed. Hanbi leaves by the door, but you make note to reinforce the barricades of all the windows. I gotta say, kid, this seems like a bad idea. Just imagine the look in Caccio's face when she finds out her assassin failed. Sure, satisfying. Hope it just doesn't come back to haunt us. Now I gotta go back to the booby trap and the bar in earnest. Fish stands guard by the door for the rest of the night, leaving you to catch up in your shut-eye. And I get a graft. Okay, well I've got 2 of each right now, don't I? Yeah, so I'm choosing to get... So I can gain 1 action at the start of your turn. Enemies no longer surrender. That seems pretty... At the start of your turn, reduce the cost of a random card in your hand by 1 until played. Oh, so it's basically the combat version of what I've got in Negotiation. And then 3 finger, gain 1 action at the start of your turn. When installed, 2 random people will hate you. Go with the quick charger. Seems more useful overall. You spend some time slapping together some makeshift security. If anyone comes through the windows now, you'll know about it. You fall asleep with one eye open.
You slept through the night with one hand gripping the knife under your pillow. But then, you slept that way ever since you were 12.
The exact same text that I got last time. I don't think it was voiced last. No, I think it's because it was. Alright. 76 health, 40 resolve. Some new... Well, they're not... These people don't new love me. They just gave me bonuses. That guy... Raider loves me, though, because I saved him. Yeah, this is saying new, but I didn't actually... This is still, like, everybody who basically loves or hates me. Alright, that's the end of day 2. When you wake up, you almost think about... You almost think the grog is beginning to look homey. Yeah, if you hadn't almost been murdered in it. Alright, so... Oh, losing progress if I quit during this conversation. I guess I should... Find Fish behind the bar, rigging up the bar top to snap with electricity. She turns off the current as you approach. You know, some customers drink at this bar, right? Customers ain't got nothing to worry about, but no more assassins on my watch. That's a guarantee. It'll take a while to set up, so why don't you go back to Dan and see what you can do closer to Casio. I'll job for you later if you're interested. She turns back to the bar, flips the switch, and clearly you've been dismissed. So yeah, that took me about 2 hours, though I did get murdered in my first attempt, so... but yeah, I think I'll shut this down for the night. Pretty happy to make it through another day, though. So yeah, I might try. I'll see how things go. I might try to do a day 3 run on this weekend. But yeah, I continue to really enjoy this game. And yeah, have a good night. It's been fun.